Oh, maybe.
Chase Hooper is right behind you.
All right. Hey, Chase, this is called a board game. Chase is a young guy, so yeah, have you heard of these before?
This one specifically, yeah, I have a little experience. It's been a while, though. I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'm not going to challenge you. Chris Weidman's kind of like a savant with Connect 4, and I beat him twice in New York. We did best out of 3, and he wanted to get revenge. I mean, he did. He got me.
Yeah, I mean, if you win after you already lost, I mean, he's kind of, you know, if he gets one while you're still doing, you should have done 2 more games.
Well, that's what I said. But we're doing a live show here, and
Quitting, yeah.
no, I said we'll carry it over next time we can see each other.
Very amicable of you. I respect it.
Well, I always love talking to you, Chase, and you're going to be facing an elder statesman of the UFC, Clay Guida. I was saying to Eamon, you're going to become like the new Dominic Cruz if you beat 2 Team Alpha Male guys in a row.
Yeah, it's as the kids call it, we're Team Sigma Male coming up right now.
Wow, all right. Oh, yeah, you've got some skibbity toilet riz going on.
There we go.
You've got to make some Sigma shirts with your face on it, I guess.
Hey, that's fair. We got to get on the trend now. Team Sigma Male, come through.
Tell me, Clay Guida has a lot of fights in the UFC, so a lot of tape.
Yeah.
What is it you see that you could take advantage of against Clay Guida tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's not trying to overwatch the tape. It's like, again, he's got, 36 UFC fights. So we really watched just really the last 5, 6, 7, 8 fights, just seeing what he's trending towards still. And I don't know, I feel like he's pretty short, obviously. He's got great cardio, but I know my jiu-jitsu is better. And I think I can keep up with that pace. I mean, I think I can find the sub in there. I think I can hopefully beat him up on the outside, make him have to shoot in, in the most respectful way possible. He's kind of an old dog, so he's not learning too many new tricks at this point. But I have so much respect for him being still in the UFC at this point and still fighting young guys like myself. So, here for it.
I just kind of noticed the Fight Brothers version of you looks a little bit like Clay Guida.
Yeah.
Doesn't it a little bit?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Kind of looks like
That's
Clay
probably
Guida.
why this was his favorite.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I look like him.
He kind of saw himself in the image.
Yeah, no, for sure. I understand your point about him being like an old dog, maybe not necessarily learning a lot of new tricks. But sometimes when you get 2 guys who love to wrestle, who grapple, sometimes the fights end up being a kickboxing fight. And how comfortable do you feel staying on the feet with him if that's what happens?
Yeah, I mean, I feel really confident as long as I'm able to use my length, like either being all the way in or all the way out. Because he really likes, being the shorter guy. He likes being really close in. So I got to, either stay out real good striking range, or I have some pretty decent elbow, knee type stuff. So that's kind of my all the way in type of plan. But no, I feel pretty confident. Honestly, the striking I think is easier on the cardio than having to wrestle for 15 minutes. But we're prepared for the harder of the options here. So yeah, we'll see.
Next year, Dana White's talked a lot about the UFC coming back to Seattle.
Yeah.
And there's been rumors that in Q1 that might be happening. Is that a card that you really want to get on?
Yeah, I heard that was February 22nd. I think they already announced it, more or less. I don't know. It's kind of a quick turnaround, but if it's the right opponent and the right timing, we'll do it. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard staring down the barrel of this fight, here tomorrow night to be like, let's jump right back in there. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it'd be about the same for me. I'd still stay up in a hotel in Seattle. And, I don't know. We'll see what UFC wants, see what matchups they give us. We'll go from there.
How does this, you making this weight today, does it affect you a lot? Is that even possible to turn around for February so quickly? Especially, the holidays are going to be around there. And I'm sure your family's going to be cooking up some nice meals and stuff for the New Year's as well. So how would that affect you? Or would you want to just take a later date?
I think sometimes it takes me a little while to put the dad weight back on. Like I was hovering around like 185.
254 and a half.
Like a month or 2 out from my last fight. So I think I can kind of do that and probably just jump back in and not have to cut, crazy or diet anything crazy. But we'll see. I would like to enjoy the holidays, but got a baby at home I got to pay for, and those things are expensive. Well, I'm not going to be mad if I call her a thing. Our baby Ellie that I love so much is very expensive.
Shout out to Ellie. Congratulations to you and your wife on having the new baby. How's it going with that?
Good. Ellie, she's out here this week. She won't be going to the fight because actually Bruce Buffer, of all people, was like, if I can tell you one thing, don't bring your baby to the fight this early. It's bad for their ears, so loud.
How old is she?
She's about 6 months.
Okay.
But yeah, she's teething right now, so it wasn't the best sleep this week. But I mean, it hasn't been the best sleep since she was born in June. But that's the dad life. We're having fun. I actually was at the PI yesterday when we were starting the cut, and I was walking by. They have a little store in there, and I saw little pink UFC onesies. So I was, trying to be a good dad, picked her up one, and yeah, she'll be wearing that fight night.
All right, awesome. Well, he is the pride of Enumclaw, Washington, the dream Chase Hooper. Thank you for doing this.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Always appreciate it. Yeah, always love seeing you.